Oh no. Why am I even playing this stupid game, man? Like, these characters are ridiculous. Everything, there's always something wrong. Why you just stand there?
Shut up, bro. You keep talking.
No. You shut up. You know what? No. Screw you. Screw this team. Screw Deadlock. This game is dead.
How can a game be dead when it was never even born yet? If you've been feeling down about Deadlock lately, you are obviously not alone. Player numbers are dropping, people are wondering if this game is doomed before it even takes off. But here's the thing, Deadlock's story isn't over. It hasn't even begun. So stick around and I'll show you 5 solid reasons why this game isn't just gonna survive. It's gonna thrive. Hi, I'm Tridanium and welcome to my channel. After spending nearly 1,000 hours in Deadlock since June, I've fallen in love with what this game could become. And while everyone's caught up in its current struggles, they're missing out on something massive. There's a bigger story here, about Valve's legacy, about genre-defining innovation, and about a community on the verge of something incredible. So let's cut through the noise and talk about why Deadlock isn't just another game. It's the start of something special. Let's dive in. Let's take a look at the studio that revolutionized competitive gaming. Valve doesn't just make games, they create gaming legacies. Take CounterStrike for example. What started as a Half-Life mod in 1999 evolved into one of the most influential competitive shooters ever made.
For over 2 decades, CounterStrike has offered an elite competitive experience, one shaped by millions of players from across the globe.
For over 2 decades, CounterStrike has been at the forefront of esports, consistently drawing millions of viewers to major tournaments. Valve recognized this potential early on, developing the game into a complete competitive ecosystem. The professional scene grew from small LAN tournaments to packed arenas, with players like Simple, Forrest, and GetRight becoming household names in gaming. This paved the way for modern stars like Shroud, Tens, and Tarek, who started in CSGO before becoming some of streaming's biggest names.
Can he do it again? He's up to 11 kills and looking for number 12. Are you kidding me, Shroud?
And Dota 2? Another mod that became a global phenomenon.
He catches everyone. Oh, this could be a
For 15 years, it's been one of the most complex, most rewarding competitive games on the planet. And the International? It wasn't just a tournament.
The Aegis of Champions. It is a chronicle of greatness. A decade of iconic
It was a
triumphs
turning point in gaming history. The first esports tournament with over $1 million prize pool, that didn't just change the game. It changed the entire industry.
The International 2021 prize pool.
What? What the fuck? 40 mil? 40 fucking mil?
It attracted so much attention, it pushed for the industry to hold larger tournaments, pushing esports further. Even Team Fortress 2, a game that had a rocky start, became a beloved classic. Nearly 20 years old and it's still hitting the top 20 on Steam charts, that's not luck. That's a proven track record. Look, I'm not saying Valve is perfect. Artifact, Underlords, those are more like awkward Dota experiments, but for every Artifact, there's a Half-Life Alyx. They've created games that define entire genres, and Deadlock, this feels different. This feels like the next chapter in Valve's gaming story. Now less about Valve and more about what makes Deadlock truly stand out. Its unique genre fusion. Imagine taking the strategic depth of MOBAs, the pulse-pounding action of hero shooters, and combining them in a way no one has ever done before.
I'll be brave.
League of Legends has dominated the competitive scene ever since it launched in 2009. And it has stayed at the top of esports popularity to this day. Along with Dota 2's popularity, which we already talked about, the MOBA genre isn't just a game type. It's a global success that stayed relevant for decades. People love MOBAs. And then there's hero shooters. The concept of hero abilities in shooters exploded in popularity after Overwatch took the gaming world by storm. Soon we saw hero abilities enhance tactical shooters like Valorant and reshape battle royales with ApexLegends, proving just how well this concept works. But who could have imagined combining hero shooters with a MOBA? Deadlock adds an entire new layer of complexity. No! We're talking aim, mobility, reflexes, entirely new methods of outplaying your opponents. What we get is a refreshing combination of the addictive progression from a MOBA and the rush of a firefight from shooters. It's like playing 4D chess while doing a high-stakes parkour run.
Oh, the movement!
For hardcore players, this is the ultimate challenge. I can finally use every single skill I've developed over the years playing Dota 2, CS, Valorant, Overwatch, League, all in one game. Hardcore players love finding new mountains to climb, and Deadlock, it's the ultimate competitive challenge. Valve is taking two of the most popular genres and creating something entirely new. And honestly, the potential is incredibly exciting.
Fuck you, Cheddar.
But gameplay is just the surface. Let's talk about something that really sets Deadlock apart from other games. Deadlock's incredible world building with its theme and setting. Forget everything you know about game settings. This isn't just a game world. This is an alternate reality with incredible depth. Deadlock's occult fantasy noir aesthetic is unlike anything we've ever seen before in a game. Here's a quick excerpt of the lore. The supernatural always existed, but only when an eclipse triggered the maelstrom near the end of the 19th century did the world at large accept it wasn't just a myth. We're talking an alternate New York where supernatural entities aren't just background noise, they're the main event. Two massive entities, the Amber Hand and the Sapphire Flame, are literally fighting to enter our plane of existence. And we are the battlefield. The characters, they're not just heroes. They're walking mysteries with their own complex motivations and ties to the world itself. There's Vindicta, a victim of the Salem witch trials, brought back as a spirit seeking revenge. Hayes, a member of a government organization more secret than the CIA, tasked with limiting supernatural threats. And Dynamo, a professor who lost his physical body and now exists as a dying star inside a robot's shell. This isn't just world building, this is storytelling that pulls you in. The occult fantasy noir thing Deadlock is going for really hasn't been explored that deeply before. There are very few games with that vibe, and even less that has done it well. And I think Valve is doing it well. The world reminds me of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, if you remember that movie. The potential for lore here is endless, and I can't wait to see where they take this world. I'd watch a Netflix series about this world in a heartbeat. Maybe we can get our own Arcane. Alright, now let's get into what every gamer really cares about. How this game is going to make looking cool an entire economic system. Monetization is important for a game and its longevity, and Valve has that down. CS, Dota, TF2 all have an extensive economy surrounding skins and trading. The skin culture in these games found its own popularity, aside from the games themselves. Since the skins are tradable and skins have varying levels of rarity, some skins are more sought after than others.
Wireless does make sense.
Oh! 155! Please! Oh my days! Oh my days! I forgot what it feels like!
There are whole communities dedicated to collecting, crafting, and even gambling. Although there has been some drama surrounding skin gambling, but we don't need to get into that right now in this video. But what I'm saying is that there are communities focused on just skins that are bigger than other games themselves.
And going a long way today. Oh my goodness!
Yo, it's good as well.
And the decision to make Deadlock a third-person shooter? That's not an accident. That's a smart strategy. Since you're not just staring at a pair of hands holding a gun.
Oh shit.
Three cat.
You'll actually be able to see all the cool skins you've collected. Valve knows digital fashion. CounterStrike doesn't just have skins, it has digital real estate. We're talking skins worth millions of dollars. Millions. There are digital knives in CS that cost more than my car. Dota 2, same story, but Dota 2 has even more customization options, since each piece on your character can be a different skin, leading to some very unique looks. Deadlock is positioned to follow the same model. Imagine personalizing your character down to the smallest detail. Every skin tells a story, every item is a statement, and personally, I can already see myself spending way too much time, and probably money, messing around with my character's look. But hey, at least I'll look good while I'm getting destroyed by matches. Am I right?
Good game. Good times. You fought well.
And finally, let's talk about the voices that matter the most. The community that's forming around Deadlock. When the NDA first dropped, it wasn't just players checking out a new game. It was a wave of excitement. Streamers like Shroud and Average Jonas didn't just play the game, they endorsed it.
Yeah, I'm for sure playing Deadlock when it comes out. Yeah. Deadlock's so fun.
Average Jonas didn't just try Deadlock, he quit Valorant to become a Deadlock creator and lead the way for all of us.
A month ago, I got invited to the private playtest of a game by Valve called Deadlock.
Pro players aren't just curious, they're migrating. They see Deadlock as the new frontier. Every week we have Deadlock Fight Night, teams battling for cash prizes and bragging rights, and the game isn't even fully released yet.
Hydration coming in from the side, in on the off angle, moves on in, singularities are coming in. No, there's this frozen shelter first instead. Now,
the esports potential is massive. Valve games are known for having a great esports scene, with big tournament and large prize pools. MOBAs and hero shooters draw some of the biggest viewership numbers on all platforms. Deadlock has the DNA for greatness. But what truly excites me? The passion of the community. Aside from the streamers and pros, the loyal players and fans of the game are a passionate bunch. Dive into the forums, Reddit, or YouTube comments, and you'll find people arguing, Valve is messed up, the game is dying, this is a disaster. That's not negativity, that's passion. The fact that people care this much about a game still being invented, that's not just excitement, that's the birth of a gaming movement. And to all of us playing right now, testing out all the ideas, we're kind of the devs too, right? So there you have it. 5 solid reasons why I think Deadlock won't fail. Every legendary game had its growing pains. CounterStrike, League of Legends, Overwatch, they all started with challenges. Deadlock has something special, and it's up to us, the players and the fans, to help it grow. If you've made it this far, I want to hear it from you. What do you love about Deadlock? What do you think it needs to thrive? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. If this video gave you hope, if it got you excited, even just a little, like, subscribe, and let's ride this wave together. And together, we can keep this community strong and help Deadlock reach the height it deserves. Thank you for watching, and maybe I'll see you in the Cursed Apple. Bye.